Эй, друзья, вы на канале Mobile Gameplay, и мы с вами в ожидании трансляции от наших разработчиков. Живой стрим у нас будет. Нам будут демонстрировать Саб-Зиро, которого скоро релизнут для консольной версии игры Injustice. Я сижу тут в надеждах, возможно, нам и расскажут что-нибудь о мобильной версии. Может быть, какие-нибудь новости мы услышим. Потому что такая тишина, у нас опять повторы уже по третьему кругу пошли. Сегодня все ждали у нас Супергерл в испытаниях, а оказался опять повтор на флеше. Я надеюсь, что у нас не пойдет опять цикл всех испытаний на повтор, потому что все-таки были надежды, что у нас будет обновление в этот вторник. Но судя по тому, что у нас запустилось испытание повторное, я теперь даже не знаю, что думать. Отписывайтесь в чате, что вы думаете по этому поводу. Ждете ли вы обновления? Как вы относитесь к постоянным повторам, которыми разработчики нас засыпали? Ну, я молчу про первый Injustice, в данном случае про Mortal Kombat мобильную версию, про Injustice 2 мобильную версию. Как долго это вообще может продолжаться? Может быть, разработчики просто ушли на летние каникулы, и мы до осени уже не дождемся ничего нового. Так, 3 минутки у нас остается до начала стрима. Ждем. Вот меня один человечек смотрит. Эй, человечек, отзовись, ну поздоровайся хотя бы. Вот, МК Rain. Hi, hello. Thanks for watching me. Now. Please subscribe my channel. Пожалуйста, поддерживайте мой канал, подписывайтесь ко мне. Я только развиваюсь, и каждый подписчик для меня очень важен. Я надеюсь, что вместе мы сделаем настоящий крутой канал, который будет нравиться всем. Ну а сегодня, для тех, кто только подключился, напоминаю, мы с вами ждем стрим от разработчиков, в котором мы с вами полюбуемся Саб-Зиро, новым бойцом DLC-шным. Последняя минута у нас пошла. Last minute to stream. Developers, come on, start stream now. MK Rain, thanks for subscribe my channel. Так, давайте, начинайте уже. Уже как бы время. It's time for stream now. Where is your developers? уже 4 человечка меня смотрят. Прекрасно. Давайте все ко мне на канал. Мы с вами сегодня будем вместе смотреть стрим от разработчиков. Будем с вами наблюдать за Саб-Зиро. Что же нам нового интересного покажут разработчики. Думаю, может быть, надо попытаться обновить страницу. Оффлайн. Why so silent, good monsieur? Come on, talk to me. Задерживаются наши разработчики, но это в принципе, так знаете, в их стиле. Не всегда минут на 5 позволяют себе задерживаться. Очень жаль, что задерживаются. Надо бы как-то... Майкл, hello! Michael, hi, thanks for doing this. Not at all. I'm doing this for you, for us, for all subscribers on my channel. Developers not online. We are waiting for stream. Так. Starting soon. Скоро стартуем, нам говорят разработчики. То есть сейчас уже с минуты на минуту все у нас начнется. Мы уже тут заждались все этого стрима. Ну где же вы? Why developers always late? What for? Oh, yes. It's starting now. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. Ну, это все понятно. Это мы все видели, это мы все знаем. Оу, Саб-Зиро, hello, привет. Здравствуйте, здравствуйте, hello, Watchtower.
It's been probably, I'm going to say 16. Somebody count it and let us know. Hey, I'm Tyler Lansdowne, community specialist here at NetherRealm Studios. I have with me today
Derek Kurtzik, designer here at NetherRealm Studios.
Ну, мы вас уже всех
over
знаем.
there we have
Стандартный
Matt
набор,
Burke,
стандартная
everybody.
встреча.
Big news, Matt Burke, our friend Matt Burke, will be at Evo.
Cool. Is that really big news?
Big. That's what the stream's about today.
Oh, go out. That's it. Thank you,
Thank you guys for watching. Matt Boone will be at Evo. Matt Boone, that's right. Matt Burke.
We practice none of this.
So welcome everybody. Today we are going to talk about
Sub-Zero.
the cold one, Sub-Zero.
Talk about Sub-Zero, yes.
Right,
Maybe
fine.
Sub-Zero for
Okay, guys,
mobile
we didn't
version.
practice that either. So we're going to talk about Sub-Zero. We got a couple things to talk about before then. A lot of things are happening. Thank you guys for joining us today. We're very excited. You excited?
I'm super excited.
What's the hype level at for you?
7 out of 10? That's an average height?
That's a C.
No, that's good.
That's a C. That's a C.
No, 5 is average.
Okay. So Steve is slightly above average.
Yeah.
Couple things. Let's give a big congrats right now to White Boy CEO.
Yes.
Way to go.
That was an awesome performance.
I loved it. I
Yeah.
absolutely loved it. It was one of the probably most fun times of watching a tournament I have actually gotten to sit back and be like, God,
Really enjoyable. Really
Yeah,
enjoyable.
it's a great
Stop
lesson
talking, show us
that everyone
Sub-Zero.
wants to get their hot takes. They think the game is figured out. Scarecrow won.
Yeah, there's so many characters that still have not been
Right.
completely explored, and I can't wait to see what's still coming down the road.
Right.
Absolutely. While we're on the same subject, Evo, next weekend. I'll be there. Steve, you'll be there.
I will be there.
Matt, I don't even remember him saying that Matt Burke will be there.
But people don't know what he looks like.
Matt, you want to come around?
No, don't you dare!
Okay, so we'll all be there. So I want to just talk real quickly about let's just start with some players to watch. So I'm going to start with you, Derek.
I am still super hype about Coach Steve. I've seen a lot of Gorilla Grods online lately, and I don't know what to do, and some of the combos that I'm seeing with him is amazing. And because I'm a sellout, I'm going to go Sonic Fox.
Hot take.
Yeah.
Wow.
The cold take on the Sub-Zero show.
Scorching.
He says he's going to bring Red Hood.
Yeah,
I hope
that
he
is
sticks
exciting.
to it, and I can't wait to see what he does.
I have a couple.
Okay?
Biohazard.
Yeah.
He plays Harley, obviously, plays Bane a lot. I personally, for me, want to see more Bane, but I understand the Harley picks as well. He's placed 9th at Evo twice. So when you were in your playing days back in the...
Do you remember though?
But back in '87.
Oh, I remember.
Did you have any of those times where you were on the precipice of greatness and then broke through? Is there a time where you knew that happened?
Well, I had a weird career trajectory where it was like bodied in pools, top 8 at Evolution 2011.
Right.
But I definitely understand getting 13th at Evo 2012. It still haunts me.
Yeah.
So there's no way he doesn't think about it all the time.
Right.
That he's been this close.
Do you ever
Twice.
sit and watch replays and cry to yourself?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So the thing about I'm not a top player, but I watch a lot of his matches, and I've just seen a progression from him from all the games we played. I remember back at the when he played against Sonic when he was Ferrator, that game that could have gone either way.
Yeah.
Right. There's a new level of patience he's playing with that I don't think I've seen in the past.
Yes.
There's something new, a new fire behind his eyes, I guess I'd say. So I think Biohazard's really up there. And again, not a hot take. Theo.
Yeah, I mean, he looked incredible at CEO. He's looked incredible online. And he's one of the few people that's beaten Sonic Fox in tournament.
It's one of those things that I love about our community is the fact that there is the story to watch right now. Theo. People forget, and should not, or those who are new to Injustice. Theo was the Sonic Fox of Injustice before Sonic Fox came along.
He's won 4 major tournaments in the original game.
So him taking time off for MKX.
He was the one to beat back in the day.
He was.
Yeah.
And now he's back. And on the same team as Sonic Fox and Scar.
And I
Sonic
also feel
Fox.
that,
Sonic Fox
as
такой
far as
вообще
playstyles,
самый, наверное,
he's one of the best
разрекламированный
defensive
игрок
style, and Sonic's obviously one of the
этих
best
файтингов
offensive styles,
MKX
so
и
it's two of the best in the world
Injustice.
at what they do when they meet up. It's great.
Но мы, наверное, собрались здесь не для того, чтобы вы нам его в очередной раз рекламировали. We want Sab-Zero gameplay.
Rewind has looked very, very strong on
Hera Rewind?
Yeah. His Atrocitus has looked very, very good. So I'm interested to see how he's going to do offline.
How about a Catwoman player?
Samij is my other pick. He is arguably, he might be my favorite pair. Obviously, I love his Catwoman, so he's one of my favorites to watch.
Okay.
At CEO, he should have had top 8. He had Sonic beat, and Sonic just clutched it out, so Evo is a huge opportunity for him. And then I go with Nyx. He's a New York player. He's won Next Level a few times. He's done well online. So I think he's an up-and-comer, and he has a super wild playstyle. Like, his Superman and Darkseid are crazy, which I appreciate.
What we don't want to see again is another Samij Sonic hug. Samij does not want that.
Samij has never looked like he's wanted less to hug someone.
I don't understand all the hate towards the hugging.
No, hugging's fine.
Hugging, I'm a fan of
I have
hugs.
zero problems with hugs, but there was a lot of hugs.
Professional athletes hug after
I agree.
a defeat.
I got a problem with it.
Right.
There are some tournament losses. Say, hey, you're both in the top 8. One of you got 3rd, one of you got 2nd. You hug it out. When you got 9th and you're good enough that you could have possibly won the tournament, get that hug out of here. I don't want to hug right now.
Matt Burke, who do you have?
Madsen.
Madsen.
Ну, давайте, друзья.
Absolutely. I'd love to see some chairs thrown out of the ring. Absolutely.
All right, moving on now. Let's talk. So Evo, we'll post the schedules and whatnot for that. Some really great commentators coming. Should be a really great time. Excited about it. What we have next. People have been asking about balance patch for the game, right?
Yes.
So our goal here, we've heard a lot of people say in our past games that we patch a little quickly sometimes too, right? So our goal for this game was to let everyone learn this game, play this game, and learn everything about it. And because we have the IBS, right? We have the big championships. We wanted not a lot of changes during that right now.
Right, and we've heard of a lot of different witch hunts
Right.
from the launch of this game. And so, it's just people still trying to discover what is good and what, people still need to work with when it comes to these characters.
That said, a lot of people have found out what is good. So it's now time that after Evo, probably for the next at the end of Fighter Pack 1, we will have a balance patch. And we're not expecting a lot of balance patches for this game.
No,
But we're going to let Evo rock.
Yep.
After Evo, there will be a balance patch. The goal here is we all know that there's some top tier characters that are going to be getting adjusted, and there's some characters maybe near who some would consider some of the bottom characters that are going to get some love to move a little up to the middle. So, but we wanted to, as a community and as employees here, we listened to you. We took it to heart what you said about patching too soon. We want everyone to learn this game, rock with it, and now we're going to start talking about what these decisions we're going to make with the characters. So more about that to come, but I just want you guys know that a patch is on the horizon. We didn't want people to have to learn a whole new character before Evo. We want you to play with what you've had, and you're going to get some new toys eventually.
Yeah.
So
A lot of exciting stuff.
very exciting. I've seen some of the ideas. I mean, nothing's set in stone, of course, but some of the ideas I think are really cool.
The Lord has a plan.
Yes. Paulo is out there, boots on the ground, working every single day to do this. So I'm excited about it. A couple more things for the fans of our mobile game. It's an awesome mobile game.
Love it.
We will have a stream on Tuesday, which is the same day as the Sub-Zero launch.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be having a mobile stream on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Central. Please follow our Twitter, Injustice2Go. We'll have all the announcements there and on our regular page as well. So please watch that if you're super into the mobile game or you want to learn about the mobile game. We have a lot of really cool updates coming very, very soon. And we want you guys to see those.
Ой-ой-ой-ой, новости про мобильное обновление. Аллилуйя, что-то для нас крутое готовят.
I love giveaways. You love giveaways. We have some t-shirts. The rules, of course, be on the forums, as they always are.
What do the t-shirts look like?
I forget.
You don't have a picture?
I don't have a picture.
Is
with
it this
shirt? It could be this
this
one.
one?
I don't think it's this one.
Huh.
Look on our Twitter page. Retweet that. Had a chance to win. There are 3 t-shirts. So, retweet those, and
Yeah.
hopefully you win a sweet, sweet t-shirt.
Who doesn't love free stuff?
Right.
Crazy.
Awesome. couple more things. UI based. People have been asking. They really love the fact you can open boxes really quickly.
It's the greatest change ever.
I saved 160 bronze boxes, I think, and it was just like this nail in
You know what I got last night?
What?
Out of my third bronze
Don't
box?
say it.
I'm going to say it. Cat call.
Oh,
My third bronze box.
Do we need?
And I took a picture of it. Where's my phone?
No. You are a troll.
I'm just saying. It was my third bronze box, and I was just like,
oh man, I'm jealous.
So we are happy that worked. Some things that are coming in the future. No exact date on these, but we've listened to you. We follow you on Reddit, on Twitter, on our forums. Buying multiple boxes at once is on its way. No definitive date. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I have 1.5 million credits that I'm going to start using. What else?
we have the 4th of July event.
4th of July event is still going on right now.
Yep.
Which I highly recommend. The flavor text is great.
It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's goofy, and we get to have a lot of fun with the DC lore.
Right. And finally, advanced filtering of your gear. That is coming too, where you can you want all the silvers above this much strength. You can be able to filter all this stuff out.
Yes.
Another thing that I was just told before we started, locking stuff you really like that you don't want to sell, we'll do that too. So that's just some gear stuff that people want to know about. And I think the most important thing right now is let's show the Sub-Zero trailer and then play a Sub-Zero.
Yep. Yay!
О, трейлер Саб-Зиро. А потом будет геймплей, как нам пообещали.
Who is it under the mask? I am Sub-Zero, Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei. That's a first.
Ой. О, это как fatality. This is fatality for Sub-Zero.
And we're back. So, Steve, before we get into gameplay, can you tell us a little bit about what Sub-Zero is as a character?
Sub-Zero as a character is basically
Not ready for this question.
a really strong defensive character.
Okay.
He slows the pace of the match, and he plays the pace of the match on his terms, and you got to come to him, and you got to take risks. You got to wade through his ice ball and his clone. You got to be careful with your zoning, and if you don't have the patience for it, he's going to beat you.
Okay.
So he is he's a kind of character that can really shift the meta.
Yeah, and he's not a zoning character. He doesn't keep you out with like fireballs like Dr. Fate or Deadshot. He just slows the game down with his special moves. And you gotta come to me.
Alright.
I'm just gonna sit here. But when he wants to get in and he wants to get aggressive, he has some pretty good tools too.
Awesome.
Aggressive, huh?
Aggressive.
Alright, let's take a look.
So let's take a look at his normal attacks. Right off, you can see his down two is awesome. It's a great anti-air attack. It's
Very fast.
very high up. It's very fast. So, yeah, look at that. So going through the air is not a good idea. Then he has a really good jump attack. He uses a sword, and you can go in. So there's kind of a basic attack. So then he has a lot of his
Interesting.
MTX, like his 4-2 is
Interesting.
back, and it still goes into his throw. It has really good range. Like you can see, it kind of hits from the start of the round. Or you can go into a combo if it hits. And he has 1-1-1, which is his Chinese Ninja Warrior string.
On his Ninja Warrior string.
Yeah, with his heart so cold.
So
And the new thing about this is this last hit is actually an overhead. So that's going to lead to some mix-ups. Like you can do 1-on-1 ice ball, or a simple mix-up would be 1-1 slide.
You kind of spoiled it though. He has a slide and an ice ball.
Well, I think everyone knew he was going to have slide and ice ball. And then this can be tricky if you have the clone out. They'll fall into the clone, then you can get a combo. So you're thinking, the slide is not
Это
much
что-то
reward. If the
новенькое.
clone out, all of a sudden, that's a great 50-50. It's unsafe, but he's going to get good damage and throw you into the clone.
We've got to talk through some of the moves individually, though. You're doing setups really early.
What are you doing, bro?
I just wanted to talk about why
We didn't go through the throw. We haven't gone through a lot of the stuff.
It's been a while since
It's been a while. It's been a while. Get back on track.
So he's
bro.
also got
Pretty
2-2-3,
obvious.
which is a pop-up. He doesn't get like a full combo unless it's in the corner, but it's pretty good. It's a good punisher. And then his best new move is his 3-3, which is a knee. It's a very fast mid attack.
I love the animation for that.
Yeah, it looks really cool, and that's like a great punisher, or maybe like you hit with it down one and you want to go into a pressure. You can never go wrong with a really good.
Говорит, какое-то новое движение, ну не знаю, по-моему, то же самое, что и было.
Fabulous.
His forward 2 is back, but unlike MKX, he actually slides forward. You can actually see that he creates an ice puddle on the ground and slides forward. So it's very fast and has a ton of range. Like this is past the start of the round and it'll actually connect. So he can like go into a clone, or go into an ice blast, or just complete the string. And it is a high, so the opponent can duck it, but then that's what this is for, or this is for. And if you have him conditioned to stand, you can go for it. It's really, really good range.
All right. You wanna do his throw?
Throw, I love this.
I love his throw as well.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. А вот это действительно красиво.
Alright, specials?
Specials. Alright, so Ice Ball's back with a big change. It does not freeze normally. It just does a chunk of life. You have to meter burn. Now the
Which makes a lot of sense in the way this game works.
Typically in
Captain Cold has
Injustice,
the same thing. Like
right. Typically in Injustice, you have to use a bar meter to combo. So that's why it's like that way. Now, the nice thing is, if you do meter burn it, it actually blows through other projectiles.
Oh, so. Oh, come on.
This will never work.
This
It
will
will.
never work.
1, 2, 3. Alright, count it out, dude. 1, 2, 3. Huh.
Simple.
Huh.
So, one of the best things since MK1 about the Ice Blast is it's great for projectile training. I do mine, fireball, you do yours, mine's gonna go through, you hit me, but I get a combo, so I win every trade, right?
Sure.
And if he uses a bar meter, he still has that option. So the opponent's gonna have to be super, super careful when he's got a bar meter and he wants to do it. Then, of course, slide is bad. This time it actually sends them flipping the other way, so again, like I showed earlier, you can get a clone. And if he EX it, he gets additional damage, and it also looks really awesome.
Ну, это как и в
A lot
МКХ
of people
было.
in chat are complaining that it doesn't freeze on non-meter burn. That would make him the best character in the game.
Yeah, it's definitely something you'll have to get used to, but I think everyone will be fine with it once you get used to it. It's just Scorpion Spear
I
was
was
the
just
same
gonna
way.
say that. Like, you had a meter burn Scorpion Spear.
His cryomancy powers are actually weakened when he enters the multiverse.
It makes sense.
Right, since he's part Outworldian, that's like where, you know, his heritage is. It actually gets weaker the further away from Outworld he is.
Right.
So that's Steve's fake lore minute.
Yeah,
Right,
that's lore I
absolutely.
just made up.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
I guess if it's on the Watchtower, it's canon.
It is now canon.
I don't
always said
know
that.
if I have the authority to make canon.
Well, too late now.
Too late.
Alright.
You've just gotten that responsibility. Way to go.
So, he also has his burst back, and this is just a good combo ender. But what's new is the meter burn. He'll actually go across the screen with his shoulder, very reminiscent of the Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance cold shoulder.
Oh, I loved it.
And this is actually advantageous on block, meaning it's safe, and Sub-Zero actually recovers before them. So it's a good way to get in, or to end your combos, like your block strings, like if they're going to block and you're safe, or, you know, if they block it, he's far away, you can go for a clone, and it's going to be harder for them to punish. So it's really one of those moves that you can't go wrong ending your string. And then Ice Hammer is a very fast overhead attack when he jumps. You can actually do it really low to the ground. And the meter burn is new. He bops you, and this is also safe on block.
Quick little bop and a
Yeah, so, you know, it's not huge damage, but it's very safe on block, so that's a good thing. You can mix it up. It's very hard to anti-air. And then once they're used to dealing with that, then you can do your jump ins.
New specials, it's really
And lastly
new
is
specials.
Command Grab. And this is a true command grab. If they're blocking, they'll get hit. It counts as a throw. And on normal hit, he knocks him down. He gets a decent chunk of damage. If you meter burn it, it's actually, he gets a combo. Or you could use it as a restand. You could end your combos in it, meter burn it, go for like a 2-2, and then use that frame advantage that basically they're staggering, and then go for another mix-up. So, end combos, extend combos, start combos. It's a really good
multi-purpose.
Yeah.
Love it.
Let's see the super.
Character power.
Oh, yeah.
Super or character power?
Oh, character power first.
Alright, so his character power is the Ice Clown. It's back.
It's back again.
It's, one of his identifying moves, and he can throw it, which does a big chunk of damage, and it takes up a ton of the screen. He actually can throw it low, too. And he can burst it, and it'll blow up, and he can kind of use it as a shield. So he can hide behind it, do a few ice balls. If the opponent tries to get in, you burst, and they're going to take some damage. Or you can just sit behind it the whole time. Now you'll notice on the UI, it's actually, you can tell when it's on cooldown based there. Before you just kind of had to memorize it in your head, and now you have a visual indicator. Unlike MKX, he can do it in the air again too.
Oops.
And he has all the options. He can throw the air one, or burst the air one. So the air one's back, which I'm super excited about.
Hi.
Like him,
Did your hype go up a level?
My hype went up 2 levels because of air.
He's at a 9 now.
Yeah.
Alright.
But, what if I told you my hype level could be a 10?
Tell me it could be a 10. Can it be a 10, Steve? Wow.
Double
Look at
clone.
that.
Meter burn the clone, and he actually gets 2 different clones. And this is the ultimate defensive shield.
Okay, let me try and do some highlights. Here you go. No. Yep. Oh. There it is. Got you. Got you.
Alright.
So I was having fun.
Yeah, so the opponent cannot jump, they can't dash through it. They're going to basically have to either hold that, try to counter zone him, which he has this for, or they're going to have to meter burn roll, and if you're ready for meter burn roll, you didn't even get it started. Throws beat an invulnerable meter burn throw, and Sub-Zero will throw him back out.
Ooh, question, Steve.
What?
Can you throw both of the clones? What?
You can!
Oh! Hype has to be an 11 at this point.
Yeah, it's like a 12.
No.
2 points for each thrown clone.
Woo!
Good job. That's awesome. Let's do a super.
Alright.
Love it.
That shot behind his back when he's just freezing.
Oh, that's my favorite
Is
part.
that like the ice dab? Is that what he's doing?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of
It's-
the ice dab.
Chinese Ninja Warriors don't dab.
You're right.
That's actually embarrassing.
Is that lore?
He is a very noble, serious warrior
That's true.
Okay.
who lives in the ice mountains of China. Like, he's not into pop culture and internet
Let's
culture.
try questions to you about this kind of stuff, okay? It's gonna look bad.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna step back.
So anything else about sort of the base level, the release of Sub-Zero?
I think, like what you expect with Sub-Zero, he really excels in the corner. I think his game is mostly going to be playing to get into the corner, taking some risks, using the random slides, jump-ins, and hoping to get in the corner, and then it's party time.
What's
Party
his
time?
wake up?
His wake-up is the slide. It's fully invincible. So, it's invincible, it's not a lot of damage, it's punishable, but you're going to,
It's a pretty
why
good
not?
wake-up.
Yeah, it's invincible, it goes far.
You're gonna need a couple there, man.
Yeah. And if you're a high-risk player, you can do it, and if they punish it, you can just do it again. I would.
Yeah. Don't slide.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, so I think, like the last few games, he's really a character that's going to excel in the corner. He's going to keep you locked down, and he's going to use moves like his easiest Force 3 is fairly fast, it's advantageous on block, and you cannot jump this one. It's very, very cheap when you're trying to jump, so that's going to be great in the corner. Still has his back 1-1, which is a low combo starter.
He's got a lot of really good tools and starters.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
So should we check out a different loadout?
We have a couple today.
You have a couple?
We have some pretty cool stuff, actually.
Yeah.
We worked on these this afternoon. I'm excited.
А ну-ка, що у вас? О,
So this one's really neat. It has the
красавец,
the
красавец.
metal sort of
Yeah.
mask thing. It's really cool looking.
I really like the color, the darker color. Alright, so this loadout we gave him.
Oh.
Ground freeze. It's back. The classic MK2 move. It's actually unblockable, and it does very low damage, and the opponent will slip. So they're all kind of really cheap setups you can do. Like, you can do it on knockdown, and they'll have to, like, backdash away, and then if they think they're going to backdash, you can punish that. But if you meter burn it, it actually freezes them to the ground, and it's a combo starter. So this doubles as, like, kind of a trap, like, gimmicky setup move that, like, the creative players are going to love, and it just functions as a combo starter if you just want functionality. Right. So it's pretty awesome, and it's a class. I'm super glad to see it back. I always love the ground freeze.
Oh yeah,
And you'll see also
MK3 is one of my favorites.
Sub-Zero here doesn't have a cape. There's versions without. A lot of his gear doesn't have it. Some of them does. So you have that choice as well.
Yes, yeah. I loved Cape Sub-Zero, but if you don't want a cape, every battle defines you. You can have an uncaped Sub-Zero.
That's really good.
Yes, thank you for marketing the game for us. Every battle defines.
Is that now? That was a
That's a
two
slaughter.
And that's a 2 slaughter. That's a very powerful move, so that's a 2 slaughter.
Okay. Would you like to explain what a 2 slaughter is?
I absolutely love this loadout. Classic ninja outfit with red color. I'm so excited. This is like a 17 out of 10.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So, what kind of special moves
All
do
right,
you have here?
we gave 2 new ones in this loadout. First is an ice teleport.
Nice.
And you can go backwards, or you can go behind them. It's kind of reminiscent of Mortal Kombat versus TCU.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ice
I
teleport.
love that.
Yeah, I thought that's really cool, so that's cool that that's back if you want it to be back. And, you know, Sub-Zero, like, maybe you're keeping the opponent out and it's not really effective and you want a way to get in besides the slide, you can go for this. And then I accidentally gave away the other move.
You did.
This is a move that replaces slide. It is a clone dash punch, which hits about
So
mid-range.
cool.
It's super fast. It's a mid-attack, and then the meter burn is somehow even cooler than that. It is a clone slide.
That's so good.
Put a black outfit on him.
So you,
I understood that.
Yep.
Yeah, so he also has another clone attack that you might have saw in the trailer, a dive kick one that we'll see. You'll have to get that unlocked and see what that can do too. But
I have a feeling it's a dive kick. Nice.
Yeah, I would say.
well, I mean, there's a meter burn version that we didn't show.
Oh, spoilers.
So yeah, this basically improves his mid-range game, and it makes it so you have
so
the
fast.
yeah, you're right. And it's the functionality of the slide, but you don't have to take the risk to actually go in. So it's really really cool. But it does replace your regular slide, so you have the choice to make.
Gotcha.
Cool.
We got one more, I think, right?
We do have
An
one
extra special.
extra special loadout. Just
Because I wanted to show a set.
right.
Oh,
So,
is that what that is?
this is a
It's
set.
A set bonus.
Set.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Is this a cool one? Oh, whoa.
Oh, okay. Hey, do you want to try and beat up Steve's?
Yeah, I think we should. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Tournament, bro.
Tournament, bro.
Tournament, bro.
Oh yeah, because this is so serious.
Yeah.
This is the
When
game
is it
played
not
at
serious?
the highest possible level right now.
All right.
Well, the chat is blowing up about what that last they loved that last.
Well, the gear
thing.
looked
Oh, they
awesome.
love the
The
gear.
gear was
Yeah,
cool.
the gear was
I loved
cool.
it.
They're freaking out about it. I don't.
Uh,
Interesting.
All right, I'm gonna try and do my flash, which is probably the worst idea possible, but I'm going.
When was the last time you played Flash?
When he bopped you.
He didn't though.
Yes, I did.
He did one time, then you bopped him.
Yeah, so there was a bopping,
There
bro.
was 2 boppings.
All right, here we go. Sorry. There we go.
Must prepare for combat. I pick up when duty calls.
He wears a mask. How could you tell if he was talking or
You're
not?
right. You're right.
Shoot. All right.
So far, so good.
No!
Oh.
And that's a perfect example of how you don't want to play against Sub-Zero. He
Thanks, bro.
really hurts impatient play. The key is patience against him.
All right.
So, if you ever see Derek online when Sub-Zero is released,
Yeah,
play
yes.
Sub-Zero against him. It's doable.
We were literally saying a while ago that the clone is the most anti-Derek move ever created.
Oh no, I was totally blocking that. That is a lie. That is a lie. No, Steve.
Your buttons do punches and kicks, too, by the way, Derek.
Shut up.
Don't they?
Ah,
I don't play a lot of Flash.
Right.
The
I
buttons
should check,
buttons
I
actually
should
do
check
attack.
my buttons. I should
Yeah, I'm
actually,
sure that's the
probably
problem.
good. No, they're fine.
They all look pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right in the place they're supposed to be.
That's my bad. No.
He's getting bopped.
Okay.
Oh no!
What did you say okay for? Like he was getting in there?
I mean, look at this.
Oh yeah, you're doing damage.
Yeah, and Flash does good damage.
Major damage, bro. Alright, be patient. No!
I like he went for the slide and a move that ends in a ball.
No, I can't do anything. No.
In the corner.
No, get back. Come on. I'm trying.
Back in the corner. You're in a lot of trouble.
YOLO. Nope. No go. Oh, that was rude. Alright, so my flash.
Here's the big.
Yeah, it was,
I probably
it was something.
should not have picked flash.
You always pick Flash.
I
and
am
then
known to always pick Flash.
And then always say, I shouldn't have picked
Yeah,
Flash.
I've never heard you say, I made the right choice by picking Flash.
Like, I don't want to, I love you, man. I don't want to, like, talk crap. Your Flash is no good. like, right?
Yeah, no,
I mean, you can pick characters I play with, too, that are no good.
Right.
And I would accept that. I'd be like, yeah, you're right, it's no good.
Yeah, no.
Your Flash is no
Garbage. It's garbage.
good.
Whatever. You're going Bane.
Bane. Okay.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to play a character I know.
Typical
Right?
Tyler.
Well, you want to give Biohazard some tips, you know, heading into next weekend. Show them how it's going to be done.
You will fall once I freeze your venom.
I will still be special fire for that.
It will not warm the cold.
In case he runs into that Sub-Zero matchup with Eva, right?
Right, yeah. First hit lands down.
First hit, quit. Quit while you can. Oh. I think Steve knows what's. Oh! Never mind. You're already doing 1,000,000% better than me.
Doing alright, doing alright.
Here, take a wheelchair.
Oh!
Take a seat.
Ooh, good one, Steve.
Oh, that's overhead. I was
Yep.
ducking. Nice.
Were you not here for when he was?
I was, but I forgot.
Okay.
Oh!
Steve.
Oh!
Come in here.
Can't backdash that, buddy.
And now we patience.
Now we patience? Now we patience.
Nice throw. Dig it, respect it, love it.
Wow. That's a lot of things you did there.
Oh!
That did a ton of damage because you're in debuff.
That's how Bane works. Thank you, Steve.
We didn't want the check.
Oh,
Look at that
I got bopped.
damage. Ooh.
Super bopped.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Okay.
What is that?
It's just being safe. Is that, ooh, okay.
Yeah, you see, I used the burst, meter burn, to get in.
Yeah.
I didn't just use it defensively, so that's very multi-purpose move.
Okay. Oh.
Nice throw.
Crochet? What is going on here with these words?
Ah,
He does it every time, Steve.
not every time. Get locked on.
That almost killed you.
Oh. He's pressing the buttons.
Now, to me,
pressing the
this
buttons.
I just see this as I'm building meter to later kill you.
Probably, but.
Okay. Oh.
I was trying to do body splash and a back tooth messed up, but I didn't do bad.
You didn't do that bad.
That was about the same as I did.
No, not really.
How'd you like getting slammed with the foot there with the super? Like I read you.
Super.
I read
Oh,
you.
that was amazing.
I don't know if it's a read so
got
much
red.
as you just hit the shoulder buttons.
You got
and something
red.
could happen.
You got red.
I'm gonna go with Steve on this. I don't know.
You got
That's
red.
True.
You got red
I
pretty
don't know if
hard.
that's true.
Yep. I read them like a book.
So what do we got next, Mr. Lansdowne?
So we're gonna do a couple things today. We usually take questions. We didn't this week. We will for the next stream. But what we want to do today, I asked on Twitter, people who had problems with matchups and things like that. We're gonna get to that in a few minutes. But there's some things, and a lot of you who are watching will know some of these things. But there's some people who don't. I get a lot of tweets about practice mode and training mode and how to use. So we have like 10 really quick tips about how to better use training mode.
Yeah.
And Steve's going to go through some things because I know that like if you're having problems with certain moves, you can fix that through training mode.
Yes.
Now I know there's a lot of people who know this stuff. Feel free to stick around. I'd love to have you in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
And Steve, we want to show some people maybe how they can better utilize the feature.
Yeah, there's some really cool things about training mode that maybe you didn't pick up on that can really help. I honestly think training mode's probably the best tool to getting better at the game.
Definitely. You gotta get to the lab, man.
Yeah, the lab.
Lab.
So first off, just easy enough. everyone should know this tip. This is the easiest tip of them all. You can reset training mode.
Yeah, so that means if you're over here and you're messing around with this interactable and you want to get right back to neutral, get your full meter, your full character power, you can reset. So, you know, if she's using it, and you can see it's like 25% done, and you don't want to have to wait it out because you want to restart your combo, training mode reset puts it right back to neutral.
The character power.
Yeah, the character power.
Fabulous. Okay.
And you can also choose whether you want reset with reset position to be where in the stage you want it. So if you want to practice your corner combs or corner combinations, you can reset it and you're right there. You don't have to walk them back every time. So that's super convenient.
Was that all of tip 1?
That's tip 1 and 2, kind of.
Oh, okay.
What was tip number 2?
The reset player position.
Well, there you go. You
Right.
can also save, so you can have a custom one if you want it to be near a certain interactable.
Right.
Or if you want the opponent to be at a certain distance. Maybe you want to practice with punishing dead shots back 1. You can have it reset right at that position.
Another thing, you can, like we don't really show this again, but you can pick different loadouts from you can show them the screen. You see Steve do it every week. You go down to player 1, player 2 loadouts, and you can actually choose the different loadouts. If you have different moves you've collected, you can try those out for different combos and whatnot.
And you can do that for the opponent, too. So if Deadshot's beating you with like 2 different abilities, you can have both loadouts have it and go back and forth.
Right. People in chat some people don't know why we're doing this. Keep in mind, this is for everyone.
Yes.
These streams are for all of our players. And there are a lot of players who don't know these things. And
Yes.
to get better at this game, which people always ask us on Twitter,
Yes.
what am I doing wrong? How do I do this? Learning training mode is the #1 thing to do.
Absolutely. And people take for granted when you're already good at the game, you assume everyone understands 2-in-1s and reversals, and practice resets. And remember, we all didn't know what we were doing at some point. We all did get better.
Yep.
So
Except
this is
for me.
Yeah, you've always been good.
Yeah.
Your Flash, but everybody else pretty good.
Garbage.
Pretty good. One of the things that I'm most excited about in training mode this time, which was a hell of a lot of work for design and the teams around design, whoever works on training mode, is the character powers. Being able to change how they work.
Yes. So, for example, hers is random. You never know what you're going to get between the 5 options. So if you want to just look at using her in air dash to, for example, get around his zoning, you can turn it on. And then I got it. Look at that. And then
You just out of random. There you go.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, there it is. All right. So then, yeah, you can always have it, and you can practice having it every time. Or if you want to practice Catwoman 5 scratch combos, you can have her start with 5 scratches. Or even, 3. It goes down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the characters in the game have that. Quick cooldown, all the different states you can be in. So that's super, super convenient. And again, every time you practice reset, it goes back to what you set it.
Right.
And it goes for the opponent, too. So you could have him with poison bullets on and so forth.
Sure.
Let's talk about wake-ups.
Wake-ups.
Now, we're going to get into some of these that, even some people who use training mode a lot casually might
these will
not know
get
as
more
well.
advanced as we go. So if you understand this, stick around for 5 minutes.
Woo.
All right, so wake up mode, you turn it on, and then you get to choose from a list of every special move they have. And what it means is when you knock the opponent down, they will always do their wake up attack as fast as they possibly can.
Right.
So later we're going to actually talk about ways to beat Deadshot. And one of the best things about it is you finally knock him down, and then he has a great wake up attack. But it has a couple of weaknesses that people might not know about. And the best way that you can practice dealing with it is to have them do it every time.
Sure.
And that way, you don't have to record them, or you don't have to have another friend do it for you. You can just have the computer do his wake-up attack every time.
I used to, in MKX, I would practice
Wake up ball.
wake-up ball. I would have wake-up ball set to see what I could do with the volcano.
Yeah.
And once I started doing that, I mean, you saw it, there were some times in there where I started getting better at
absolutely.
punishing that. But I was doing it 50 or 100 times a day, just making sure on every second I could do it.
In MK9, before we had this great of a training mode, I used to put the human on, the second player, and I'd use my feet to do the wake-up attack to practice punishing it.
Good.
Those are pro tips.
That's not a pro tip, Steve. No one should try
That's a
that.
toe tip.
Nice.
That was pretty good, Derek. That was actually pretty good.
Thank you very much.
Pretty good.
Moving right on.
Air escape.
Air Escape is very similar. You can turn it on. Well, Air Escape, if people just don't know, period, is use 2 bars of meter to actually flip out of a combo.
And that's still something I don't see a lot.
We're seeing it more at tournaments,
Yeah, we're seeing it
but
more, yeah.
like when I play people online, they don't. And one of the things that I got a tweet, and a guy said that we shouldn't have them where you just fall back into the combo. Well, that's your choice.
Right, you choose
Yes.
which one.
You choose up or back.
And certain strings, maybe both of them don't work like they should, like with advancing move or something. So training mode, you have to go in there and figure out what strings you can actually air escape or back escape out of, because they're not get out of jail free cards.
Right. Yes, you have a lot of recovery as you come down. You're invincible very briefly when you first flip, and then you have a lot of recovery.
Right.
So if, for example, you're playing Deadshot and he's doing a really good job flipping out of your back three, you can practice, like, wait a second, see him flip, beat him air to air, and then you can get a combo.
And he uses 4 bars.
And then he
Twice.
uses 4 bars to flip twice. Yeah.
Because he's
So
that good.
yeah, so that way the computer can just, and you can actually, you can see that you can choose up or away. And then that can show you both how do you beat it, and then what are the options where you can do it.
Right.
So maybe if you could play Deadshot, do all your setups to her, and see what the computer can get out of, and then you know when you're playing her the best ways to flip out of stuff.
And obviously, every character can air escape.
Yes, every character.
Okay. All right.
AI difficulty.
AI difficulty is great if you just want to fight the computer, because very hard AI is pretty good.
Yeah.
And they do a lot of combos and weird setups that you wouldn't think of.
I also, again, saying the same thing about the Molina thing. Sometimes I would turn off full meter, so they had to gain meter, so they weren't supering all the time.
Yeah.
Right. And I would just play a 10-minute match against Molina on very hard.
Yeah, there are times where our AI, like, have you guys ever seen the very hard AI Grodd? You would think it's Sonic Fox, like he's doing some of those cancels. It's really valuable. Like,
Mad props to Eric and the gameplay guys.
Oh yeah,
I will say that there's a Dr. Fate combo that was in one of the track modes where Matt Sato, he's a execution god, right?
Yeah, he's one of our go-to guys for weird setups and execution.
And he was like, yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
It's like on the first frame of something off of a backdash.
I believe very hard AI Grodd can get out of pools at Evo.
I believe it. I believe it.
So let me add one person to my pick for Evo.
What?
I'm sorry, we're going back to Evo. I got Theo, Biohazard, and I'm going to go with AI very difficult Grodd.
AI very difficult Grodd.
We're bringing a box there to Evo. We think he has.
We got a thumb drive with him.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Cool. So let's do a couple more things. This thing has been invaluable for me. It's the record function.
Yes.
Yeah, this is arguably the most important. So basically, you go to set it to record, and then you have a bunch of options, and you basically record. So let's say a very common thing is, how do I beat Deadshot's wrist cannon? So you can have them do wrist cannon over and over again, and now the AI will do it, and you can actually just practice. How do you work your way in? Can I jump? Look, she can. Can I dash? I can't.
So there is.
Although I probably missed time that I don't think you actually can. But the point is, you can practice doing it, and then it'll repeat whatever you do. And you have like 30 seconds or something. Yeah. And you can record every scenario you can think of. You can also have the computer while you're recording block, or do an air escape or throw escape. So you can block, and then you can actually practice blocking strings, and then you can practice. All right, I want to learn how to punish this. And then you can go for your punish.
And the best punish there is just a.
It's just a
down
smooth
three.
down 3. Yeah, that's optimal. And so, yeah, record is, it's basically what you should do is, if you play someone online and you're playing like a Superman player, and he does 4, 2, 3 into character power, and he throws me, and it's like, I feel like I can't move. It feels like he's advantageous. He's actually not. If you go into training mode and you record that, you can work on poking out of that, work on teching the throw, or jumping the throw, and the next time you play that person, you're ready for the timing.
Right.
All right, number 9.
Just record your matches. The game will record your matches.
Yes. Yeah, that's not in training mode. That's just an option you turn on, and then if you are playing online against, for example, you play Simich's Catwoman, the game will actually remember that match, and then you can go back and save it in your favorites, and you can rewatch it, which is...
Or upload it, right?
Yeah. And a ton of top people will tell you that rewatching your matches is super important.
Sure. See what you did wrong. Absolutely makes sense.
One other final thing that I think is really good is, this isn't even training mode, but the character tutorial things we have in the game.
Yeah.
Some people might not even know exist. I'm sure a lot of you do, but some don't. So if can you just maybe pop into that real quick? Is that possible?
Yeah, they're actually really cool. I really recommend them for like kind of a mid-level player wanting to get a little bit better. Like if you understand the basics of the game, but you're wanting to pick up a new character, they're awesome.
Sub-Zeros.
Right. And not more importantly, but if you beat all of them,
You
It's
get it.
really good rewards. box.
You get diamond mother box.
Yeah, so if you're good, you can just run through it and get that mother box and get the cat call. So yeah, these basically go through and they show you all the normal moves and the special moves, and they kind of give you a little text about why are they good. Like right there, you can see it actually paused, and it shows you how to anti-air. It shows you the timing, and they'll kind of give you a little run through about, like maybe it'll say this move is very fast, or this move has really good range. And they have little missions for you to do, and they'll kind of give you the overview of like maybe like their top 10 moves, basically the moves that you want to look at first before you delve into the character.
Yeah. People are saying on chat, how did I not know this was a thing?
Yeah, they're really really cool.
Okay, let's real quick. We've been going for a while now. We did get take from Twitter.
Yes.
Some people who had match specific.
Okay.
He's out. Yeah, he'll be doing this. Okay. Match specific issues.
Yeah.
We took a couple of them that we want to talk about. First one, Bane versus Dr. Fate.
Bane versus Dr. Fate.
There's a player who was having some issues.
How do you beat Dr. Fate using Glyph?
Right.
What do you do with your Bane? So the Glyph is actually negative. He's in recovery, but not enough that Bane can just get a punish. Bane can't just jab. So let's use record, and let's record the most common way Dr. Fate players use Glyph, which is they do 4-2 into the Glyph. So Bane's not going to get anything guaranteed. So when I was thinking about this player, I was thinking, what would be Tyler? What's the first thing you thought of?
What's the first thing you thought of, Tyler?
I said you do a reversal command grab.
Reversal command grab.
And what did Steve say?
He didn't believe it would work.
And there you go. Reversal command grab. And it'll come out as soon as it can. And if he blocks, if he's just going to sit there and block because it's safe, he's going to command grab. It's party time for Bane.
Now keep in mind, you're now conditioning him to maybe stop using it as much.
Exactly. But whenever you're in a situation that's not necessarily good for you, you have to break down the options that you have that cover the most of their options. Because it's only going to take about 2 of those, and Dr. Fate's going to start backdashing. He's going to want to get out of dodge, right? Except he can't. He can't! The reversal command grab will actually beat backdashing. Which you can tell because it'll say counter. Counter means it's a guarantee. Reversal counter means the power bomb came out at the earliest possible opportunity, and counter means it was a guaranteed punish. Nice. So then he's going to go into... So once you've done that a couple times, he's going to start jumping. So now I've recorded him doing 4-2 into Glyph and holding back. And that's where this is going to fail. So try to find the best possible option. For example, Mercenary's Elbow will actually hit him out of that. And you can see reversal. So it's coming out as fast as possible. He's getting hit.
Так, друзья, я, наверное, с вами буду прощаться. Здесь уже ничего интересного не будет. Здесь по многочисленным заявкам разработчики нам показывают, как же нам учиться драться в режиме практики. Я думаю, что нам это не интересно. Каждый уже сам умеет и заходит в режим практики. Поэтому, я думаю, мы, наверное, будем с вами прощаться. Goodbye, all my subscribers. Всем до свидания, всем до новых встреч на канале Mobile Gameplay. Будьте здоровы!